Hey guys, it's Adopolis here. This is everything that happened in the month of March, so I hope you enjoy. Feel free to sit down, grab some snacks, and enjoy the video.
Bruh.
To start out most days, I went and fought Boris. Then I spun the Pokestop, and then battled the Shulker crew. I then went to the stone store to see if they had a leaf stone. They did, so I evolved my Gloom. Back at home, I decided that I wanted to build a little farmhouse and eventually a dock. But I needed spruce wood for the dock, so I began RTPing. Along the way, I found a village, so I decided to pillage it to get some stuff. This is everything I got from that little RTP adventure. Stuff! Yippee, but most importantly, got some spruce saplings, baby! Let's go! I still wanted more spruce wood, so I decided to RTP again and got really lucky. After coming home, I really wanted an enchanting setup, so I made one in the corner of my starter. I then wanted to decorate my bedroom area, so I placed some fences and some bookshelves, and then finally some flowers. Alright, so I'm going to build a farmhouse. It's going to be here. So we need to come over here, we need to see what Y level it's at. I want to build it right on this dot right here. That's the goal. Like you just heard, I wanted to build a small farmhouse, so I headed over to the area, and then flattened it all out. Then I placed a dirt outline of where the main structure will be, and then got to work gathering some materials. Here's a time lapse of me making the exterior of the farmhouse. I was unprepared, so I had to run home to add more detail to the farmhouse. Here's what the house now looks like. So you might be wondering why I even built the house. Law-wise, this is all going to be... This whole, plains here is going to be farmland. So, this is going to be filled in. It's all going to start on this layer, which is y equals 69, I think. These are going to be filled in till it's one layer. And then there's going to be a massive pathway that comes through. And then this is all going to be farmland. And then maybe eventually I'll have another town here. But yeah, this is all going to be farmland. So I wanted a house facing the farmland. And then I think to give it a bit more life, I'll add like a daycare back here to make it look like he's breeding up, or whoever's living here is breeding up Pokemon. So yeah, that's the only reason I built the house, because I thought it might look a bit weird with massive farmlands when my build style is going to be overgrown. But yeah, that's pretty much it, really. Before I started to actually make the farmland, I got my Shroomish to level 40 to learn Spore, and I let it evolve finally. Then I made myself a brand new diamond shovel to enchant, because I know I'll be doing heaps of digging soon. Now here's a part of the time lapse of me flattening out this whole big area in front of my base. with nearly 4 hours work done, this is what the plains biome looks like. This is all going to be wheat fields, except for over here. I need to do this a little bit, but I'll do that off camera. Anyway, with the stones are going to be a flower field, but the rest of it's all going to be wheat. There's going to be a giant pathway leading through here, going around the lake a little bit, maybe linking up a little bit here. There's going to be fallen trees. But yeah, it's going to be good. This is all flat now. It's basically a canvas ready to be painted, so I'm excited to do that.
Next, I needed some XP, so I went out to fight mons. I also wanted a new Mareep, so I caught myself a Flaffy, and shortly after, Flaffy evolved.
Ooh, Thunder Punch. Oh my god, I didn't even see this guy. I want him, he's so cool.
Then I came across my first shiny of the server, and I ended up catching it. And after that, I got Rockruff to evolve. While back at spawn to heal my mons, I discovered that one of them have Pokerus. I think it might be Lycanroc because this is the first time I got the message and he's the newest addition to the team. Anyway, I went back to grinding XP so I can finally enchant. After combining picks and getting a really good fortune pick, I started a mine to get more levels to enchant a diamond axe this time. But before I had a chance, a player named Apollo showed me how to get an Azura flute with all my plates that I had.
What is going on?
And then he showed me how to get Arceus. Once in battle, I threw my Master Ball at it. And now I'm actually going mining. This is everything I got from mining. After that, I stocked my furnaces full of coal and smelted all the ores to get more levels. Today was tournament day. Every month on this server we do a tournament to see who has the best team. I placed second with my Oinkalone team. 8-Bit ended up winning. However, I ended up giving a mending book and master ball that I won to Apollo for helping me out with Arceus.
I just hit level 30, let's enchant a diamond pick. Or diamond axe.
The new day started out by enchanting a diamond axe.
After I got the axe, which will be used later on in the video, I made a nature's compass to help me locate the biomes of my next team. I used it to find a savanna where I caught a Scyther, a Felidal, a Dreepy, but most importantly, a Shinx. Poggy. Next on my list was a snowy tundra, so I fired up the nature's compass and headed over to the closest one. Once I got there, I found this cute little guy. Now, this little fella took so many bowls to get caught, and it didn't. I used so many bloody bowls, and this little bastard didn't want to stay in the fuck. Anyway, I got a Galarian Meowth, which I wanted. My next mission was to go to a birch forest, and luckily there was one not too far away from my base. And while in the birch forest, I got my Shinx to evolve. I also caught an Eevee while I was there, because I rarely see them even though they're only a rare spawn. But finally, after waiting around for only 20 minutes, I caught myself my encounter I wanted, a Sprigatito. We caught him! Next on my list was a jungle. I needed my last 2 encounters there. The first one being a Purloin,
Let's go.
and the latter being Litten.
Strudel.
To start the day, I did some grinding and got Purloin to evolve. And then I got Sprigatito to evolve. Sprigatito! Because of grinding constant mons, I got to level 30, so I made some armor to evolve. Eventually, I want to replace the current armor I have with this one. Protection 3, Blast Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, Fire Protection 3, I'll take that. Just Fire Protection 3. Then I wanted to make a small boat, so I got some acacia wood. And then I got some quartz from the nether to make a cabin for the boat. Anyway, here's a small time lapse of me making the boat. And after some minor details, I was happy with it. Keep in mind, I'm not good at building vehicles in the slightest. To it, but I think I'm happy with this for a quick 5-minute quick 5-minute build, and I'm not too good at building vehicles, so I'm happy with that. To get myself back up to level 30, I evolved Litten into Toracat. And then into Incineroar. I then got Tico to evolve into Meowscarada. But even though I was level 30, I didn't have Lapis, so I went mining to go get some. Finally! Then I went and enchanted some axes and combined 2 together to have Silk Touch on one. Then I gave the Silk Touch axe a name. And before I chopped down some trees, I added some details to the starter pyramid, in the form of bone meal. Anyway, here's a small time lapse of me chopping trees. This small area took 25 minutes, so it's gonna be a while before this whole forest is gone. Taking a small break from tree chopping, I decided to work on the path for the rest of the day. After the path was laid out, I added rocks and leaves around the border of it and where the future wheat field would be. And after all of that was done, I used XP candies to evolve Meowth. Once I ran out of candies, I resorted to grinding for levels, and Luxio evolved.
Luxio.
Then I wanted to start on the farmland, so I made some birch trapdoors.
Cascoon.
Awesome. And then place them in a pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then place some water under some of them. And then after the soil was nice and saturated, it was time to plant some seeds. I then thought the farmland could use some scarecrows, so I started a little pumpkin farm in the basement. Okay, I want to make jack-o'-lanterns, so I'm thinking we use the spruce fence, and then maybe hay bales. Hay bale on a fence, and then jack-o'-lantern like that. Alright, let's go. You. I like that little scarecrow. I reckon it looks cool. I'm gonna roll with that and make a few more. And after I made the scarecrow, I got rid of the stone hill and put the path through it. And the next time I was on the server, I did a cheeky time lapse of me clearing trees on the left side of the base. And after the time lapse, I finished terraforming the right side of the base. And that was pretty much it for the month of March. Yeah, I didn't do what I wanted to do, but we got a lot of work done with the farming. We did the farmhouse, the boat, the actual paths. Yeah, I got a decent amount of mons as well. Keep in mind this is April 1st. So I have just finished the stream, but these are all my items that I have. Nothing too new. Nothing like no new megas, no new things. This is my box. So these are all the Pokemon in my box at the moment. Feel free to pause. Really nothing, no newcomers. Berries. Got a lot of berries, sticks, saplings. Got heaps of dark oak wood now. A bit more granite, more stone. Unsmelted ores, here we go. Valuables, I got some more mending books. I'll redeem some of those tonight. Lots more food, which is really good. Didn't make any new shulker boxes. Got the enchanted gear. Enchanted gear here and there. Mob drops, that's what they're looking like. Seeds, obviously I don't have enough seeds. But yeah, next month I'm going to attempt to... I want to clear out this entire forest. I want to make the farm to at least this line here, all the way through where it is now. And yeah, I don't know if I have anything else planned. I want to try to catch a legendary. I don't know if I will. And I want to make the start... I kind of want to start, if I have the time, to start planning out the mega pyramid that's going to be here. But yeah, that was all for the month of March. Hope you all enjoyed. If you liked the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike the video. That's all good. The buttons are there for a reason. I accept all feedback. So I'm happy if you clicked either one. And I'm happy if you watched all the way to the end. So yeah, I will see you all next time for the month of April. Goodbye.